BB and Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so apparently, Fivio Foreign, Fivio himself, he says 6ix9ine cannot be the king of New York. I'm going to let you hear what he says, and then I'm going to come back with my commentary. I'm going to tell you what I think about this. Shout out to KC and Manu for sending this in.
And things like that, and you determine the king of New York, and guess what? Who know who will be king of New York? Hov will be the king of New York. Niggas like Biggie Smalls will be the king of New York. Niggas like that, but guess what? Numbers don't determine the king of New York. You know what determines the king of New York? What? How many people want to follow you? How many people want to wear the hairstyle like you? How many people want to dance like you? How many people want to be around you? How many people fuck with you? You know what I'm saying? The kingdom gotta fuck with you in order you to be the king, nigga.
So no, you tell me no way wants to prepare.
After I do this, I go home and I feed my cats. You know what cats eat? Mike. No, I said I just fucking around. You know, if I swear, nigga, this is niggas that having ops doing drill rap to ops that don't exist. Nigga, I never seen like nigga doing drill raps to ops that don't exist. And it just seem real, cause nigga beefing with rappers. Who really fuck with you? Who you really diss? Like who is the nigga really dissing? Like you got locked up, and like, it's like you dissing niggas that's locked up already. Or you want to check? Like I don't know. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't even diss none of. I can't even diss none of the nigga dead homies. The nigga don't have no dead homies. I'm just saying. The nigga don't got no dead homies. Like, I don't, I'm just saying, like, who do you go to? What do I say to a nigga like that? Shit.
Okay, so first I'm going to address the first thing that he said. The first thing he said is that how much money you actually have do not make you the king of New York. How much spend you have don't make you the king of New York. How much you sell do not make you the king of New York. Basically, he said your influence makes you the king of New York. And as he says that, I'm going to say, just so I can give you a little bit of reflection of actual history and real life, and you can go look this up in any history books. If you look at kings and queens of yesteryear, they were never the richest people. The kingdom was never the richest people. They had noblemen here, noblemen there that had their whole armies, noblemen that had riches of their own that whenever, whatever the kingdom would be. And I'm not saying every kingdom, so don't pull up on me and be like, Rome. I'm not saying every kingdom, you red bastards. And Rome wasn't a kingdom, by the way, so that wouldn't be, it wouldn't even be in the situation, but I just want to, because I'm pretty sure the comment section, people are going to say Rome, nigga. Rome had a whole, like, council. What are you talking about over these? Anyway, with kingdoms, often the king wasn't the richest person. So what Fivio Foreign is actually saying is an actual, as far as somebody having the most spins or somebody having the most money, is a factual statement. A second point that he was actually making in the first clip that I actually played was that you have to have actual influence to be the king of New York. Now, with that being said, I just want to be clear on something. 6ix9ine actually has quite some influence. He's actually influenced the culture quite a bit. Just so we could be clear, people aren't beefing on the internet the way they're currently beefing on the internet outwardly like they are until 6ix9ine started it. And that shit moved, so it could seem, all the way to the Oscars now. So we're not going to act like he doesn't have any imprint. He has an imprint. But the point that Fivio Foreign was making was you not only have to have an imprint as far as you can make, at least this is the point that I think Fivio was making. You don't only have to have an imprint as far as how you're socially motivating others, but they also have to want to be in your circumference. They also have to want to be in your sphere. They also have to want to be be a part of your community. They have to want to, as Fivio Foreign said, fuck with you. So I want to know what y'all guys think. Put it down in the comment section. As far as that is concerned, do Fivio Foreign has a point. Can you be the king of New York and not be the richest rapper? Can you be the king of New York and not have the most spins on streaming? I want to know what you guys think. Also, now his second point about why, as far as drill music is concerned, I want to be clear on this. The second point that he was making, I think, directly has to deal with drill music in itself. I think the first point he was making, and I don't even know if he was doing this on purpose, but I think the first point that he was making is why, or the first point that I heard is basically why why he believes 6ix9ine cannot be king in New York. I don't agree with all of his points, but I do see where he's coming from, and I think that's a good conversation. The second point that I think he's making is how can drill rappers, how can 6ix9ine be in drill music when drill rap, as we know it, is basically one gang beefing with another gang? What gang is 6ix9ine a part of? What gang is 6ix9ine? What gang is 6ix9ine a part of? As far as we know, 6ix9ine is not a part of any gang. He made a point to say we can't even diss 6ix9ine's dead homies. He said, I can't even diss your dead homies. You don't have none. And I think without him even saying that, or even the inference in which what I infer from that, what I think he was implying basically is that 6ix9ine has no lineage as far as in the street. You have no street history. You don't have anyone that we can lean on. You don't have anyone. It's not like you're one of these other rappers, and even if the other rapper isn't a real rapper, they have people in the street that have connections to the streets. You have no connections to the streets. There isn't anyone for us to go after. The people who you're currently beefing with, it seems, are all locked up in the jail. That's basically what it seemed like his second point was. I want to know what y'all guys think about that. Put it down in the comment section. Do you think Fivio Foreign actually has a point with that? Is 6ix9ine beefing with not even rappers, but in reality beefing with people that's still locked up in jail? And as far as with his ability to claim himself to be the king of New York, he has to do no more than get numbers. He has to win over the hearts of the people. I'm going to say something real quick. Often we can have influence over others without even realizing that we have power to be able to contribute to somebody's emotional well-being to the point where it would have any type of consequence on their decision. Sometimes we don't have a total understanding of that. We don't know that. We're not there in the person's head to be able to hear and understand how we have impacted them in their lives. With that being said, I do believe that 6ix9ine has made an imprint in hip-hop to a degree, even past the social media beefing that's going on, as you also see. And I think there's other artists that was doing this also that was being colorful. But 6ix9ine was the first rapper that was really coming out and being as colorful as he's being. And I think that's another reason why him working with female artists actually worked. Not trying to imply anything, but I'm saying that's why I believe that him working with female artists actually work, because I think female artists needs to be putting a little bit more color in their videos also, as they have been in recent, and I think that's always a benefit. Another person who also always put a lot of color in their videos, if you want to watch the video palettes for Puff Daddy, go watch Puff Daddy's video palettes. Not all of them, obviously, but most of his color palettes on his videos were pretty bright. With that being said, or at least not bright, it was, contrasting. He had a lot of contrast. He did a lot of black and white videos too, didn't he? Not black and white film videos, but videos in which were the dominant colors or shades with black and white. Puff Daddy, right? Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. Is Fivio Foreign right? Can 6ix9ine be the king in New York? Well, actually, Fivio Foreign is saying he can't, right? So it's Fivio Foreign, right? 6ix9ine can't be the king. Anyway, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.